Alrighty, thank you everyone. So for our second to last segment for today, we're going to take a trip down memory lane. Louie Cap and Ken DeHart are going to show us a drill session centered around Dennis's core values of group teaching. So please give a round of applause to Louie and Ken.
Good morning, guys. Today we try to go again, as Leon said, a little bit the memory lane and a couple of the things which, are kind of, a little bit kind of put under the rug, and never use it sometimes. But anyway, so we're going to start a little bit. We have, first of all, everybody, there's a Jack, there's a Kimberly, there's a Chuck, and there's a Bobby. So I invited them to come, and why don't you two, Kimberly and Jack, why don't you go on the other side? You guys are right here, Chuck and Bobby, and we're going to start warming up. So when you usually warm up with the players, what happens? The players are just rallying from service line to service line, from here. Then it's always when he was coaching and he was working with the students, always never stand in one place, always moved in, made a little bit comment, quick comment. And always he stressed that the warm-up or whatever drill you use should be done with a purpose. So, and he never stressed always, and never something is wrong. So don't say tell me students is wrong. We're gonna make it, we're gonna add something to your stroke. You keep whatever you have, we're gonna add. So guys, how can we make it a little bit better? When you hit the ball, either side, this time touch the appropriate sideline. So again, ready? Touch the sideline. There we go. How about this one? There we go. Whatever stroke you have, that sideline you're gonna touch. Excellent. There you go, Bobby. Here you go, Kimberly. There we go. Look at it. So right away, you make a little bit more purpose there. So by the time you start playing, obviously, you're gonna be recovering everywhere, so you can start, might as well add it in the warm-up routine. There we go. Nice. Kimberly, there we go. Bobby, Chuck, excellent. There we go, Jack. There we go. There we go. Again, there we go. And touch the other sideline. Excellent. All right, guys, how about let's take it a little bit cross-court. So, we can do a little bit cross-court. So Bobby and Jack, and here we go, Kimberly. There we go. And there we go, Chuck. Excellent. There we go. Ready up. And likewise, touch the line, appropriate line. That goes without saying. There we go. Excellent. I know some of you prefer your forehands, but try to get the backhand as well. When you play, you're going to get those both. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Ready again. Ready up. So it's so easy to make this thing a little bit addition to the warm-up and make it right away, kind of specific, and by the time kind of play, ready for somebody to play and right away recover. So how simple it is to add, okay? All right, there we go, guys. That's it, stop. There we go. And careful for the landmine there, Jack. Remember, Dennis never used to call them a balls. They used to call them a landmines. Why? Because we step on a ball, and that's a landmine, as you know. There we go. All right. There we go. That's it. Good. All right. Very good, guys. Now, I don't know everybody if you know Dennis. Well, I'm sure you remember Dennis was a fan of gadgets. Now, not only gadgets here and there, but very specific gadgets. All right. So, everybody, why don't we come on the other side, please? All right. We talk about the serve. Always, as likewise when I said before, when Dennis worked with your students, always there was a purpose. there was not just blindly hitting balls and trying to do something without any purpose. There was always a purpose. And on a serve, what do you try to tell your students? What do you think when you serve the ball? Well, everybody said, well, I serve the ball to the forehand side. I serve the ball to the backhand side. I go to the body, everything. What should happen? So everybody thinks of the area on the other court, on the other side, basically in a proper service box. How about what happened when the ball goes over the net? The height over the net, basically, that's a primary target. When you have a primary target, you get a secondary target. So everybody warm up a little bit, the serve. You go spread out, and everybody, let's make pearly gates, as Dennis used to call it, the primary target. Let's see if you can get it through the pearly gates. Everybody, we have a ball. All of you can go at the same time. Go ahead, Kimberly. Go ahead, Chuck. Here we go. Go ahead. Look at that. What happened when he goes through the pearly gates? Very likely the ball goes where? Right into the court. All right. There we go. And you'll be surprised, everybody, when how very specific and how simple this thing is in terms of the serve routine. Touches are good. All right, touches are good. There we go. All right, there we go. Now, everybody, take one rotation to your right. Ready? Just to spread out a little bit, to turn to the right, one spot to the right. We have a smart guys here. Last time I had the group, I said, turn everybody to goes to the right. One person went over the fence here. So these guys are much smarter than average people you have. All right, there we go. Nice, Chuck. Kimberly, that's a good one. Here we go. Excellent. There we go. Nice. That's it. Look at it, Kimberly. All right. And Barbarino. Here we go. All right. Here we go. That's it. One more. Excellent, Bobby. Here we go. Nice. Very good. All right. There we go. Anybody? It kind of sounds familiar. Pearly gates. Everybody remember? Of course, we don't have it here now. Remember the little mothers? Everybody, little mothers? All right. Those who remember their little egg beater? All right. Here we go. Nice. Good guys. All right, guys. Now we'll make it a little bit fun. We'll make it a little bit fun. I'll give you a target. Target will be a little bit the dome, kind of here. And we'll make it a one target. And let's see if you guys are able to hit the target right to a T. Now, again, I remind you what you should be thinking by the time you try to hit the target. Line yourself up with the target and try to, in the direction where you line yourself up, try to go for the pearly gate, imaginary pearly gate. Let's see what happens. One rotation to your right, everybody. Here we go. Ready up. And I'm sure we're going to see some success very, very quickly. All right. There we go. Excellent. Here we go. Look at that, Chuck. He's dying to get a target. Here you go. All right. Very good, Kimberly. Barbarino. Look at that. All right. Look at that, Bobby. Awesome. Here we go. Nice. All right. There we go. So very quickly, with this way, you can produce, obviously, there's nobody will hit 10 out of 10, but we can come very consistent. That's the whole idea here. But as you can think of the pearly gates, the target in direction of your target on the court, Bobby, that was nip and tuck, as they say. There we go. Excellent. There we go. We up? All right, look at that. Chuck, all right, very good. And Bobby, all right, everybody, very good. So, everybody, so you can see everybody, the just very simple idea of the pearly gates, makes a lot of difference by the time in terms of the serve. And then, of course, you can move the pearly gate specific directions where you want to have the ball, but, it's something so simple, yet a few times I would see somebody doing this thing. Everybody thinks of the target over here, but I mean, the idea is so simple. And Dennis, we had the vision of doing this thing. He has the vision of so many years ago, and great idea. Now, everybody, we do one kind of very simple thing for the volley. Everybody, get ready for the volley. You are the net. Everybody, get ready for the volley. And this is something so I never heard anybody there. When Dennis was there, it was so very kind of eye-opening experience. And I'm not sure if any of you had the thing. Again, get ready. So what do you do when you watch the players when they are ready? Believe it or not, you watch the elbows, everybody. And many times when you see the coaches, the players, by the time ready, the elbows are very comfy here. Why? Because you kind of feel very comfortable and kind of, easy thing. And as soon as you do that, you end up with the issue. When you look at the best volleyers, you will see the picture elbows in front of you, okay? So many times when I work with the people on the volleys, Dennis always used to say, what do you think, everybody? Who is the best volleyer in the world? And the people say McEnroe, Martina, Navratilova, etc., etc. And Dennis always, when he do this thing, he always was standing by the something solid. Watch out, you guys. Watch out, you guys. Moving a little bit more to the side. Moving to the side. Then he said, there was a trick question. I show you the best volleyer in the world. Here's the best volleyer in the world. The wall. Wall is 100%. Never, ever, when he hit the ball against the ball will never come back. It always comes back. And by the way, when he hit the ball against the wall very fast, what happened? The ball come back faster. So, everybody, we're going to give you a little bit picture there. And from here, everybody, all of you are right-handers. All right, very good. Nobody can spoil the drill. Here you go. Lefty. All right, everybody, hold the racket ready for the forehand volley and put your left hand right behind the elbow. Put the elbow behind the elbow. Come here, close to the net. Make it 2 lines of 2. And let's do a couple of the volleys. All right, here we go. So, make it 2 lines. Come, Kimberly. Come there. Here we go, Jack. And from here, just hold the hand there. Make sure the elbow is in front of you. Come a little bit closer. There we go. And hold the racket ready for forehand. Ready up. Go, Jack. There we go. Oops. See, there you see. Here we go. Ready. And one more. Each of you get it 2 volleys. There we go. Ready up. Volley. Good. And go back. Here we go. Switch your lines. Always try to switch your lines. Ready up. Good. And ready up. Ready. Get ready. A little bit quicker. Ready. Go, Bobby. Here we go. Nice, Chuck. All right. Here we go. Ready. And now, if you do this with the students, you guys, I promise you, they will have a much more firmer volley right away. Now, the other thing is, I asked the question, all right, guys, this time you hold the racket normally. What do you think? Is this the backswing? Yes or no? And many students will say, yes, it is not the backswing. Is this the backswing? Yes, it is. What was the key there? The elbow. Okay, so once the elbow is in front of you, by the time you do this, you really, regardless what you do with the racket, it should not be a backswing. So, everybody, ready? And add a little bit the decision step. There we go. A little bit split step. There we go. Ready? Good. There we go. One more. A little bit split step, Jack. Excellent. Kimberly. There we go. And now, Jack. Kimberly. Awesome. There we go. And now you guys, no more holding the left hand under the elbow. Try to get ready with the racket. And by the time you hit the volley, obviously you know that the elbow will be well in front of you. All right? Ready? All right, Bobby? Ready up. That's it, Chuck. Couple one. And again, ready? You don't have to put your elbow. Ready? There we go. The left hand, just normally hold the racket. And as you hit the volley, there we go. Excellent. There we go, Chuck and Kimberly. And now ready. Don't worry about me. I dodged the bullets. There we go. Ready. And now, Chuck. There we go. Baburino. Here we go. Bobby, you can hold the racket normally. Normally with the left hand. There we go. Ready? And now, just the elbow in front of you. Excellent. There we go. Ready? And now this one. Ready? And here we go. Way up. Good. And speaking of the volley, everybody remembers how Dennis tried to stress the picture of the volley with the ball can, empty ball can. I let this time Jack to feed me and hope to God it'll work. All right, here we go. All right, just to tease you. So everybody, you can tell your students how big is the can, empty ball can, when you put a ball in a can. Well, clearly, there's a little room for no sedums, very little, obviously. Here we go. So what's the chance for me to catch the ball while Jack will hit the ball to me? Well, slim to none. Pressure is enormous. Oh, my God. Here we go. All right. That's it, everybody. I'll stop right there. Here you go. Here we go. So if you see this, by the way, everybody, what I was saying before, the picture when you have a can like this, where's the elbow? That happens automatically. So those are kind of things which, are very, very, very small things, very visual things, well, like everything should be. And whenever Dennis was saying, doing the correction, of the stroke corrections and the kind of analysis, he always do it very, very simple way. There was no talk about it. Very, very simple. So very visual. And those were the best kind of routine by the time you have somebody to try to show something. Okay, so these were a little couple of the things, maybe a little down past the memory lane. And hopefully everybody kind of see that Dennis there, right? With these things there. So I'd like to thank you guys. You stay here, please. We'll get a balls up, and the next person will be Ken, and Ken will continue with the routines. Thanks, guys.
So you never really know who's going to show up and how do you make it work. So what Dennis was really good about just improvising. Come on, get out here. So whenever we do the clinic, Cameron and I do a clinic on Saturday, we have 20 players, 3-0 to 4-5 skill level on 2 courts. And we do 7 classes a week like that. They're all drop-in. I don't know what skill level's coming, don't know who's going to be there. So how do you make it work? Everybody, real quick, everybody at the net. Everybody go to the net, hurry, to the net. You never say come in. You tell them where to go to so you can measure it. Okay. Everybody touch the net, stay up real quick. Cam and Kyle, come with me real quick, put the racket down. The first part you want to do is get the players warmed up, juggle drill. So each of you are going to get a ball and use the alleys with each other, right? You're on the alley, on the double side line. So in this drill, they get the ball. Dennis said there's only 3 movements in any ball sport: basketball, baseball, football. You catch it, that's a volley, which you saw Dr. Louie do. You toss it, that's a ground stroke, and you throw it. That's only 3 moves there are in any ball sport. And it works really good until you put a stupid stick in your hand, then your brain doesn't work. So quick demo. You're going to toss and change directions back. So as you catch. Ready, go. All right, okay, everybody get a partner, grab a ball, hurry, go. This is how we get warmed up. All right, you only use the alley, so you got a correct space. Juggle back and forth. Each time you catch the ball, you change direction. So what they're doing ground strokes, volleys, and movement, and mental. Because if they have a thought, they'll drop the ball. So you're working on, ready, guys? Let's go, guys, hurry. Change direction real quick, go. You got same ball, same time. You got to toss same time. Ready, you're up here, go.
I'm up here.
On the line. Go. You need 2 balls.
Oh, 2 balls.
You toss, he tosses. Same time. Ready, go. The goal is they're doing ground strokes, volleys, and everything you do in sports is based on your eyes. Your eye tells your hand and feet where to move. So that's why it's called eye-hand coordination. There is no such thing as hand-eye. All right, everybody stop. We're ready to go. Grab your rackets. Now, real quick, everybody hurry. Line up at the net. Everybody at the net on that side. At the net. Keep the ball. 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 Now, got your racket? All right, ready, Kyle? Need a ball? Real quick, everybody there, we're close together. On the count of 3, everybody's going to toss the ball into the basket. You got a ball? Yep. On the count of 3, everybody move it closer because I got to get this on video real quick. All right, ready? On the count of 3, everybody's going to toss the ball underhand. Now, this is called a throw. This is called a toss. When you do a ground stroke, that's a tossing motion. The serve's a throwing motion, the volley's a catch. So on 3, ball's in the air, hang on a second, and got to find video again. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Awesome, way to go. All right, now, the ones that you had free lessons if you got the ball in the basket. Just kidding. Real quick, I need 2 lines because we had a bunch of people show up. We weren't prepared for them, so we know exactly what to do. I wanted to introduce you guys. This is my friend George. George can show you how to move and where to move. So I need 2 lines on the serve side real quickly. Go. 2 lines. This is called senior citizen traffic direction. Cones. So after you make the shot, you go around the cone. And Cam, jump up real quick. So watch, I'll feed him a ball, he's gonna make a volley. Go in front of the cone, he has to circle George. He has to circle George. And then he has to come back and change lines. Circle. So circle George. George has a purple's cousin. The amount of time you spend hitting a ball in tennis is very, very minimal compared to the amount of time you spend moving. So you want to train movement so they can actually play. So you're going to make a volley. Now, there has to be a target because otherwise it's useless. This side, you're going to move in and do a drop shot for the little Egyptian pyramid. This side, you're going to go ground stroke through the magic window. This is called the magic window. So on this side, so Kimberly, you got it? Ground stroke to the target, move in front of orange George, circle yellow George, circle purple George, and change lines. This side, drop shot into the pyramid. This side, ready? Drop shot. Again, move through, go. Just move in front of the first cone. You have to set now. Wait. Okay, now. There you go, he's got it, ready, go. Your footwork, how do you move? When you have a group of players, having them just change line doesn't help. They have to be able to move their feet to hit. So go in front of the front cone, and you circle the second cone. Move in, move in. So you go around the cone, got it. Drive. Got it, really good. Coming up, Kimberly, go. Drop shot. Let's go, man. The ball machine is set on. You have to catch up. Come on, Jack. Let's go, Jack. Hurry. Got it. Keep going. Keep going. Last one. Tough one. Good hustle, Chris. Way to move. All right, time out. Everybody touch the net. Go. Touch the net. Go. Touch the net. Touch the net. That's the thing up here in the front. Okay. So the goal is you got a lot of people, and what you really work on is how do you move them? The most important thing you have to learn to do is how to adjust your steps between your shots. So Dennis always talked about the adjusting steps. I can't teach that, but George can, because he shows you, oh, I got to adjust my feet so I can get to the next ball. Otherwise, they hit the ball, and I just used a 3-letter word. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. There's 4-letter words and 3-letter words. The word you never use in tennis is called hit. because immediately they go for power. Can you direct the ball to the target? Can you aim the shot to the target? The moment you use the word hit, you just made $200 because you got to fix the how not to have it hit the ball hard. Can you direct the ball or touch the ball? So here they were touching for the Egyptian pyramid. Here they were going through the magic window like that. All right, so they get them to move more when they play like that again. So the last drill is my job as a coach is to pick up the balls. So in the clinic, I need to find out what they're gonna do. So let's have, Lisa, would you and Cam do a double touch volley? 1, 2. This is called the parking lot volley because you can do it in the parking lot. Everybody get a ball, grab a partner. Got it, touch back to each other. So my job, they can do this because Dennis said if you touch a ball, you change your life. So they're going to touch the ball, and only good players can hit the ball soft. A 4-5 player can rally with a red ball player. A 3-0 player cannot rally with a red ball player. So my job is to pick up the balls and, like Dennis said, move around, find out what they're doing, talk to them how good the footwork is. All right. Good get. Okay, timeout. This time. Today, we have choir practice on Sunday. We're going to practice today. So I'm the choir director. Okay? The most important part of the game is when you touch the ball. So when you touch it, say 1. When you touch it, say 2, 3, 4. Because when you say that number, first of all, it makes you track the ball so you can say it. And it makes you not hold your breath while you're hitting. So when I pick up the balls, I need everybody, we're going to have choir prayer. Everybody's going to count. Ready? Get your partner, count. When you touch it, count when they touch it. Go. I'm not going to pick up the balls. I'm just killing time. But this is when I find out, can they play on their own? They do good if I feed the ball. But the challenge is, how do I get them where they can play and how they're waiting for a court? Because I saw players coming down a while ago, they're waiting for a court. They don't need to be waiting. They can be practicing the parking lot volley. And they can do this anytime. And the higher the skill level gets, the better players they can play. All right, timeout, stop. Really good, guys. Okay, everybody grab your ball. Have a designated tosser. If you have a ball in your hand, underhanded toss toward the basket. Ready? Ready on 3. Go, in the basket. Good play. All right, now this one. The next thing we do, we're going to play, we want you to compete and play. So we're going to play attack. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. You guys on the baseline back there. Cam, would you move your group up to the service line? Thank you. This basket is older than I am. If you listen, it creaks. I heard Louie bring it out. It had this strange little noise. Yeah, it's older than I am. So in this game, 2 lines, everybody's live. If the ball gets past the 2 players in the front, you can help out, but you have to lob when you get it back there. You're live back here. If the ball gets past them, you can lob. Okay, ready? Yep. So let's have you join that side real quick over there again. Ready? They're going to play 1 point. This team is here till they lose 2 lives. When they lose 2 lives, they're gone. And whoever's up gets to join this side. You're live in the back, so be ready. Ready, team? Here we go. You're going to be the ballers. Ready, go. Play it out. Play out the point. No, you play the whole point. You play the whole point, yeah. Got it. All right, now, 1 life gone. Switch. 2 new players up. 2 new players up back there. Go. 2 new players. No, 2 players back there. Ready, play out the point. Kimberly, go. Good volley. You're live in the back. Be ready to help out. All right, 1 life. You guys do team up. 2 new players up. And go. Switch. 2 new players over. Go. You 2 are gone. Cam. Bob. You guys are gone. You guys are up. Hurry. The team that just won is over here. Go. No, okay. Whoever go. Kyle, come on. Okay, here you go, Lisa. You're live in the back. Ready, Kyle? Play it out. Go. Good touch. Okay. Hey, switch 2 new players up. Rotate 2 new players in. Next team up. Go. You're live in the back, ready to help out. Good get. Well, now switch 2 new players up. 2 new players up. Go again. Good job. 1 life gone. They have 1 life left. 2 new players in. 2 new players in. They have 1 life left. You're still good. 2 new players in again. You scored. Next team up. Kimberly's up. Yeah, they're safe. Next team up again. Cam's up. Ready? Here we go. Hurry, guys. You're in. Your team's gone. Your team's gone. That's 2 lives. Go. Let me have 4 new players. 4 new players. Go. All 4 gone. You guys are gone. All 4. You can decide how many lives they get. Was 2, 3, 1, or whatever. How much you want to rotate. All right, ready? Next team up. Here we go. Play it out. Okay, switch. Now, timeout. Everybody sprint to the net, to the net, to the net, to the net, net, net. Come on in, the William Tell Overture, or the Lone Ranger if you're that age. Come on, to the net. Come on, Lisa, go. You can always tell what country people are from. If I call in Australia, if I say, everybody sprint to the net, they sprint in. Americans say, I'll be there when I get there. Be right back. And they just kind of come in when they get ready. So Americans, you can always spot them. They stand out like that. There's only 3 movements, right? And you either catch it, that's a volley. You toss it, that's a ground stroke. Or you throw it, that's a serve. That's the 3 moves. There's only 3 ways you can lose a point. Ball goes in the net, who picks it up? You do. You like picking up balls? Play pickleball and golf. Okay? If you hit it out, who picks it up? They do. You're on vacation. Order a sandwich and hang out. The 3rd way is they hit a winner. Good shot. Good job. Now, you can cheat, but basically there's only 3 ways. Today, I will guarantee 30% improvement in your game. If the ball goes to the net, everybody on that side is up and touch the net. If whoever hit it has to throw it over. Ready? Okay, here we go again. Ready? 4 players over here. If the ball goes in the net on the first ball, everybody has to go up and touch the net. Single elimination. Now, 1 life, and you're gone. Ready? Play it out. Here we go. Play out the point. Got help? Good get. Notice how they keep the ball away from the net all of a sudden? Look at that. Ooh, good volley. Good get. Good half volley. Help out, help out. I hate drills for the players in the back just stand there. It's like, it's not my turn, man, not my job. No, you're part of the team. Everybody helps. So if they miss it, so what I should see the players in the back actually reacting to what they see happening up here, so not taking a vacation. Last point, here we go. Ready, go. Good get. Good play. All right, switch. 2 new players up. Lisa's up. Good shot. Look at that forehand. Got it. Good chip. All right, look at play. You got it, Kimberly. Good get. Move in. Good touch. Help out. Good play. Good play. Good point. Good hustle. Way to go. Now, in real life, short balls win points, deep balls cause rallies. Regardless of you were told to hit the ball deep when you play, first of all, they used the word hit, so you had to hit it hard. Can you make the ball not go deep to win points? If you're at the net, you will get lobbed every time when you volley deep. For example, hit back to me, okay? So the ball comes back to me, and ready, and you're going to go get it now, ready? When you go get the ball? Now, if I hit it deep, what's he going to do? He's going to lob. So short balls win points, deep balls cause lobs. So when you play the last 4 points, here we go. Ready, guys, go. Move in. Good play, Kyle. Help out. Got help in the back. Lob. The players in the back always lob because that's the shot they would play from back there would be a lob. Then move in. Good get, Kyle. Good hands. Once again, watch the pros like Kyle and those guys. The short ball. And the way you can tell you've hit a good shot because there'll be a person called Eileen and her brother bend over show up. You hit a short ball, Eileen is going to show up. Eileen over. She has a brother named Bend Over. So don't make me call you Eileen. Move your feet to get the ball. So Eileen and Bend Over, you can't have on your side of the court. Last point, we're going to change it up. Everybody, sprint to the net. Go. Sprint to the net. Hurry. Touch the net. You guys are on vacation. Touch the net. Move the balls out of the way as you go back. So if I've eliminated the net play, there's only two ways they can lose. They hit it out, they're on vacation. They hit a good shot, get the guy a hand. But at the end of the lesson, we'll go through 300 balls. There will never be a ball in the net in the clinic because nobody wants to pick up the balls. And I'm never the bad guy because if he hits the ball in the net, the group says, get the damn thing over the net. I'm not running to the net again. The group manages them for me. I'm just over here just feeding balls, man. I'm good. You go, okay, now, last one. You guys move back real quick. Okay? Whenever you see a high ball go up, now high ball is that thing you drink at lunchtime, but in tennis it's called a semi-lob. So feed up 2 lines on the service line. When I feed the ball, you have to play the ball out of the air, come in and play out the point. You're on the baseline. When I feed the ball, you got to play it out of the air and then play out the point. Go. Don't let it bounce. Move in. Go. Move in. Everybody sprint to the net. Go. Hurry. Move the balls out. Did you say he jumped over a landmine? Tennis players have no idea where balls are on the court. They just like, oh, well, there's a ball there. I'll just step over it. Are you ready? Play it out of the air. Next team up. Move in real quick. Good get. Good close. Got help. Good play. Got help. Kyle's right in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, almost. Good play. Now, no, only if it's the first ball. Okay? Now, this part of the court is called Death Valley. If you're ever here, you're going to die. The holes get out of it. So we actually mark off the court. And when you play, you have to be out of Death Valley or else you lose the point. Ready? Hurry, guys. Go, go, go. This is not a vacation camp. We're working hard, man. Come on. All right, ready? Next point. Play it out of the air. You guys are back. Play it out of the air. Move in, play it out. Good shot, Kyle. Hey, switch. Don't have to touch the net. It's only on the first ball. Now, as you get more high level, yeah, if you do it in the first, second, or third ball, it's a ball at the net. You should not lose the net shot in the first 3 balls. Move in. This is my first day at the tennis university, so we're giving you guys a benefit. All right, ready? Good shot, good chip, Lisa. Good volley. Little long, you guys are gone. Go. Lisa, your team's over. Go. Lisa, your team's over. Go. You guys won. His ball was long. You guys are gone real quick. Go. Now out of the air again. Kimberly, go. Good play. Good play. Okay, now, if you notice, everybody loves, we're Americans. Americans just line up because they see a line. You go to the grocery store, there's a line, I'm going to line up. Go to the bank, oh, there's a line, I'm going to line up. Get off the line. That is Death Valley. You do not want to play in Death Valley. You will die. All right, ready? Last point coming up. Move in, get out of Death Valley. 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 They get out of, holy cow. Okay, good play. Okay, guys, if you're anywhere near the line when you finish it, that's Death Valley. You're going to lose. They're hitting balls at your feet, over your head. Okay, everybody come in here, touch the net real quick, you guys. Go, touch the net. Everybody go. Back up 3 steps. That's where you're supposed to volley from, not Death Valley. You're never going to win the point back there. You're going to great rallies, but never going to happen. Okay. All right, now, time for me to pick up the balls again. So what do? Kyle, you're my pro. Kyle's the pro right here. I need 4 players in this line. Ken, would you be the pro over there real quick? I need 4 players. You guys are so good, you only need a small court. In fact, the smaller your court, the higher your skill level gets. So Lisa, join in on Cam's group over there. Kyle's the pro here. My job's to pick up alley rally. It's called the pro volley drill. Ready? So on this one, I volley back to Kyle. I got to get away, but I can't turn my back. I got to get in the line, though, so I'm the next player up. So one ball and rotate, move in tighter, tighter, tighter. In the alley. In the alley. Now, there you go. Now, as soon as you make your volley, move out left or right, keep it in play. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't turn your back. One ball.
Sorry.
Don't turn your back. Hurry, Chris, get back there. Go. Get back there. Hurry. Go. Get back there. Keep facing. Go. Keep facing that. Go. You can't turn your back in the drill. You get hit. You have to face the net. Face the net. Face the net. You never turn your back in a drill.
Never turn your back.
You have to, because you have to see what's coming on.
Yeah, gotcha.
Don't turn your back. You can't see the ball. Face the net. Face the net. You got to see where you're going with the ball. Now I get to pick up the ball. They should be doing the drill. When you teach, there's a skill, a drill, and the thrill. The skill in this case was a volley. Now we're creating a drill to practice the skill. Now comes the thrill. Timeout, pros. I think Kyle's line can beat Cameron's line for the most balls in play. If you turn your back in the drill, your team loses automatically. Because that means I watched you play a while ago. You didn't go like, next point, I'm ready to go, and you turn around. Everything based on how you move to get ready for the next ball. You move more than you hit. All right, ready? Keep it in play, go. Count, 1, 2. You can't turn your back, you lose the point right away. There's no drill where you turn your back because you can't see the next ball. Get up there, go. Hurry, get up there, go. Keep facing the net, facing the net, facing the net. Facing the net, facing the net, got it. Face the net, face the net, face the net, so you get ready. So the drill should be designed to improve the skill. The skill is how do they get in position to hit? Now we're lucky, these are all pretty high level players today. But the first thing you teach a lower level player is how to move so he can play the next ball, right? Keep going. So it's called the pro volley drill. Our record on this was 480 balls in a row. And what we would do, when Kyle gets to 18, you're going to take Kyle's place. Ready? Here's going to get 18. You're going to take his spot. Ready? And Kyle, you're going to stay till he gets there. All right, ready? Cannot hit the ball in the net. It's only 3 feet high. You got to be over the net. I know. So you make him have to run. Okay, ready? Last ball. Count to 18. Count to 18. Hurry. Get back in there. Go, go, go. Because the tendency to want to watch the play instead of move. Good. That's the way. Way to go, Kim. You got it. Keep fading. That's the way. Way to move. Because that's how you move in a real match. How many you got? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Keep going to it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Same drill. So the record is 480 balls in a row, changing every 20 balls. If the drill is, Kyle, you can't turn your back. Got to face the net. Never turn your back in the drill. The new player over, go. All right, timeout. Everybody come in. We have, all right, ready? Everybody gather around the basket. You put a red cone here, and you're gonna do, it's like the campfire. Everybody gather around the campfire. Come on, we're gonna sing Kumbaya and have marshmallows. Everybody gather around the marshmallow, go. All right, so the whole drill when you guys are playing is like move, move, move. Because your skill level is based on your movement. You watch 2 players play, you tell their skill level by how much they move their feet, not by their strokes. So the amount of time you spend in tennis ball is very small. But the amount of time spending is huge, especially if you're a higher level player. Like if you watch the pros, they're moving, they'll run 4 or 5 miles like that. So we want to get you there so you move and make it very fast. No balls in the net. That's the first way to lose a point. So what's your takeaway from today? What would be your takeaway today?
Keep above the net on this stroke.
That's right. Kyle?
Be aware.
Be aware.
Yep, moving closer on my volleys.
Yeah, everybody wants to volley here, but that all it does is cause a volley rally. I said, but that's how we practice. I said, right, incorrect practice. So you do the parking lot volley, you do a volley where I hit, and Kyle's got to play the next ball, so you have to move. You do the pro volley drill that involves movement. Chris? Movement. Tennis should be a very movie experience. If you're not experiencing movement, you're playing golf or pickleball.
You move more than you hit.
You move more than you hit.
Same way. Move more than you hit. I need to do that.
That's feet moving. Keep the feet moving. Keep them doggies rolling, rawhide.
Get out of no man's land.
Get out of it's called Death Valley, because you're going to die here. And then it's going to be a skeleton stuck out there one day where you're died. Lisa?
Play as a team, be encouraging to your teammates.
Right. Make sure that everybody's engaged in the game. Now, I know at the lower level, there's a lot of help in the back. Here, you guys are so good, you don't miss many. But the lower level, the players in the back, so in the clinic on Saturday and Sunday, when Ken and I do it, the players in the back are moving for the shot before the players who are hitting. So all of a sudden, they have this awareness, like, I can see what's happening, because they're part of the game. Their perception of how to, they'll be running for a ball before this guy ever moves. So you help them by learning to go through things. So, any questions? That'll be, now, you guys, you're that's right. Now, the last thing you guys did, you got really good. You got a 30% improvement because there were no balls in the net. When you play, my college teammate and I, we had no money, like most college kids. We'd play a match. The guy who hit the most balls in the net in the match had to buy lunch. which means we're going to go to the cafeteria and I'll treat you to free lunch there. But you play matches by eliminating the one opponent, the net. Then you play again, because otherwise you're not really playing, you're just picking up balls. And that's why they do red ball and orange ball and yellow ball. Yellow ball is a lower level player. You're just going to pick up balls the whole time. You might as well go play golf. Right? Everybody else, get in play lower ball. If you need to, play orange ball, yellow ball, and then play it out from there. Big hand for everybody. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks to the audience, guys. Thank you.